Where does the pressure need to be to get this drill in?
The back.
Are you sure it doesn't need to be right here?
Nope.
Not right down here?
Nope.
Okay, so if I put it right here, what?
Done.
That quick. You're gonna do this one.
Woo!
She's a pro.
Knows how to do it.
And here's my other pro. We want it underneath this drywall. But then when I push it down here, it's ready to go. So you're gonna have to hit that one first. You got it? Perfect. Perfect. One more on the bottom.
You gotta wear it too. On both sides.
That's good. Perfect. That's, yeah, you can get that. If you can get that last one, you're good to go. Good job. Right here.
You're like an artist. Already made from?
Can you do that? Same place, but use it to the left because we want to cover that little. There you go, perfect. All right. The reason why we're doing this is if you look at this sheetrock, you can see that there's spaces. In fact, you can see the other side of the wall from here.
Yeah.
And so if there was a fire, that fire could come right through. And so what we're doing is we're putting tape on to fill that cavity, and then we're going to put some mud over. And so I'll show you that next. But again, this is called fire taping. This is the first layer of mud and tape, okay? I'm going to finish up, and then we'll start the mud. You could be hired by one of our crews. I'm just looking for the vulnerable areas. And then I'm also making sure that I cover all the seams. Thank you very much. Oh, you're a natural. All right.
Can we do one more?
Yeah, let's do this. You go ahead, and I'm gonna do a better cut. I'm gonna cut away from you. There you go. This is what we do in mudding. And watch how I do this. And typically when you're using mud or any kind of adhesive, even like the adhesive that you used for this, typically it's like a toothpaste mixture or like making pancakes. Who likes pancakes? So watch this. You see that? Now it doesn't have to be perfect because this is the first layer. But the goal is to cover that material so you can't see through the other side. It covers all that leftover air, that's trying to get through here. Air shouldn't be able to seep through this. And so that's all we're doing. And you notice what I do, just like eating. You want your appliances clean. So after you do a little bit, you clean that thing up and you do another. And then I just make a small little stroke. If you need more, that's fine. There you go. Perfect. Now scrape it off and put some more on. There you go. I would put a little more on next time.
Okay.
But you're doing perfect.
Like this one?
Mm-hmm. There you go. You see how she's doing that? Okay. There you go. See how I scoop it up? I scoop it up against the...
Oh, I see.
There you go. It's basically all in your wrist. There you go. And if you run out of material, guess what? We come back and get more. You probably need maybe a little more, but look, guess what? You got material here too. There you go. So go ahead and try a little more. See if you can finish that whole area. There you go. Nice. There you go. Now again,
Just a little bit more right here.
yeah, let's scrape it off though. And this is a common mistake. Well, I gotta just keep doing this and eventually it's gonna smooth out. Well, if your tool is clogged up, you're not going to be able to. But if you smooth your tool up, now you're ready to go. Just do that little area right there. And remember your wrist. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And then you can clean it off if you need. Just clean it off. There you go. There you go. Perfect. I love it. I love it. Now you gotta clean it off again. See? You gotta clean it off. Now try it. There you go. Good job. The reason why it was hard is because we had different size drywall. Okay? This is gonna be a hard one too. There you go. Perfect. Good job. If it's not spreading, that means it's not touching. There you go. There you go. Now I'm gonna show you real quick. Keep your hand on it. See? That's all we're doing. Okay, now let's clean it up real quick. And let's give you some more. Same thing, but there you go. No, not from like there. That looks nice. You don't want to redo it, right? Yep, there you go. Look at that. You still have material here that we could use to spread. And so I'm gonna use it. But this is a low spot. So I fill that low spot in doing that. Okay? Now, do you see that little nail or screw? Can you fill those two in for me too? Good job. All right, thank you very much. Okay. We got just a little bit more to go. There you go. Now, when it gets clogged like that, you want to clean it off. And you also think about the angle that you have of that knife. There you go. Look at that. Perfect. I love it. Now clean it up.
Good job, Anna.
Just a fantastic job. Fantastic. I love what you did. Okay, and you can go ahead and hit that area. Good job. Ooh, wow, she's a natural too. I've noticed some of the ladies have a little smoother touch than some of the guys. What's going on with that? Good job. Perfect. Thank you so much. Yes, exactly. We have not secured the tops of these walls yet. And so that's why we have this movement. So we are in a safe location. We just haven't reinforced the top yet. You can see it's already dried over here. And it's ready to be sanded. I'm gonna need someone to do some quality control around here also. So did I miss any areas? I need someone looking around here showing me, hey, did I miss an area? Did we miss an area as a collective here? Well, there's one right there, isn't there?
Does the fire affect a place with mud that has no tape?
It infects, that whole wall system, but the system that's been fire taped, it'll take longer for it to burn through that wall.
More resistance?
Exactly. And so they would call it, sometimes the term is like a 1 hour for a firewall, meaning it would take a whole hour to burn through that wall. I'm gonna need a tape measure and a pin and some pliers. You see this is mud? It comes off with water Easy to come off, it's not uncomfortable, unlike some of the other material we've had. You're gonna measure this. This goes on the bottom like so. I'll take this, and you go all the way to the top. What is that measurement that you see right there?
Like 50.
About 50 and a quarter?
Yeah, 15.
So we're gonna say 50 and a quarter, but look what happens right down here. So we may have to do something special there.
Like 51.
So give me one of these. We got one of these. So there's that measurement. Pass me that marker. You see that marker right there?
I would do like 51 and a quarter.
Just go 50 and a quarter.
51.
We're here.
50 and a quarter.
You have that little gap on the bottom.
Now, remember that gap is going to be notched out, not notched up. So you got to remember when you're in carpentry, you want to make sure that you don't cut too much or you don't cut too much. And so here's a quick way to check your math is to turn this thing upside down, right? You don't always have that benefit, but that looks pretty good to me. Do you want to waste some material and cut another inch more? So anyway, I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna cut it from here, and you see what happens? When I cut it one way, it bends, and so it kind of destroys the integrity, but it also makes it easier to identify where I should cut it at. You know, so you can use logic to help solve some of those problems for you. Okay, so this goes right here. Now what? We knew we were gonna have a little problem right here, right? And so, how much is that problem? It doesn't look like it's substantial. In this case, we can come here and see if we did good before I even, permanently extract it. But we can see right here that that works. And I can even bend it right here and put it right in place. And then I know right here that I have a small area here that I'm going to have to incision, and I can do the same thing here. Again, I'm coming right here. I know where I'm coming from. I'm going to come, I can eyeball this because fortunately we're working with material that we can use to mold and correct those areas when we have imperfections. But we've done pretty good. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
Have we done good?
Yeah.
All right, so get the screwdriver and let's screw this guy in. Let's go one right there.
Okay.
Yep. Now this is called corner bead.
What?
Corner bead.
Corner beam?
Corner bead. Bead. B-E-A-D. Now ordinarily you use drywall screws or drywall nails for this, and you hammer them in a couple. Nice. Can you put one here? You see how I have it at an angle? There you go. Now, do you think this measurement should be the same? It's the window, you would think it'd be the same. Sometimes it's not. When you're in a location like this, you just want to be safe than sorry. You come here and measure this for me. Tell me how much we need.
50 and
Looks like just short of 50 and a quarter. So that looks like 50 and 3/16. So we can put that somewhere else, like right here. So now we don't have to waste a whole nother piece. So we're gonna come back here. That measurement was 50 and a quarter, right? Yeah. Okay, so measure me 50 and a quarter.
from oh, you have to get to the top.
It should stretch, right?
Yeah, it can.
And try not to get any mud on you. Go ahead, pull it down. 50 and a quarter is our number.
Like
50 and a quarter, so put it closer to the,
my glove is not touching the gel.
that's okay, move. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna come here. I made that one incision. I'm dropping it here, seeing where that natural cut line is. Just using gravity, okay? And here we go. And so that's gonna go in like so. And now this one's gonna come up a full 1.5 inches. And that's about there. And I'm gonna fold this one.
Right here?
Where's the pressure though? You're not putting the pressure where, there you go.
Oopsies.
Okay, so you notice how you went slow, and then you got to the very end and you went fast? Okay, that's not the typical sequence, but we can always fix it. We're never gonna get worried about what we did. We're just gonna keep it moving, okay? That trigger is very sensitive and you need to get familiar with it. You don't have to be big and humongous to do damage. And get in a strong position.
Where?
Where's your hand? There you go. Good. Okay. One more.
Perfect, Dad.
Perfect. And so, again, we're just doing our measurement here. Can you tell me what that measurement is?
28.
Okay, very good. Good eyes. Come over here. $28. You do the honors. So I need you to cut a straight line from here to here.
Here?
Yeah, but I need you to pull that out wide, like a shark, wide. There you go. Squeeze it hard. Nice, perfect. See how it bent down? Look at her. Point up, remember? There you go. Perfect. At an angle, just like you did the last one. One more. You hear how that sounds? That's what it sounds like on a construction project.